You know what? I've heard people toss around the word or expression conspiracy theory. We say a lot sometimes because we like to hear ourselves talk, or people do anyway. Not me. I'm a realist, I guess you can say. But I'm going to ask those of you who have been following me for a while, for years, that is, and those of you who know me, intimately know me, and you know that I stand on my square, uh, I'm going to ask you this question again. Don't be offended because I probably will ask you again. Are you prepared? And do you have your family prepared for the worst times in this country? And that's not based on any conspiratorial ideology. Are you prepared? And I'm serious as serious can be. So, you may have heard this expression when the grid goes down, or if the grid goes down. Let me ask you this first. Have you ever had your power go out during a storm here in America? It's happened recently in some states from storms. Have you ever had a blackout? If you have, then you know how inconvenient that is to be in the dark, not for several minutes, but for several hours and even a day or two. And for those people who are into electronics, you miss your television, you miss your cell phone and your computer, you can't plug in, you can't charge anything up. If you don't have a generator, you can't do this and you can't do that. You don't have a light to see where you're going because most people don't have flashlights when the grid goes down. That's just the tip of the iceberg, so to speak, during a storm. But what if and when the grid actually does go down for a week and you can only see during the daytime when the sun is out and you have to try to manage going to the bathroom, feeding your family, and you don't have the amenities of a microwave and or a stove to cook your food, and you hope it would be in the warmer weather as opposed to the winter time, of course. Have you ever thought about that? So I'm going to ask you this now. Do you have, forget the money right now, do you already have toiletries stocked up on? Toilet paper? Do you have canned goods, non-perishable food that's not going to waste? Uh, do you have bottles of water? Do you have soap to clean your body? Do you have clothing, additional clothing to wear, already cleaned, ready to change? Because you can't wear the same thing forever. You're gonna have to be able to change into clean clothes. You're gonna have to be able to bathe yourself at some point in time. If and when the grid goes down, do you have flashlights with batteries? Not the cheap 99-cent batteries, I'm sure. And do you have some other type of lighting? Maybe candles, depending on what your situation is, candles and matches or lighters. And I'm just kind of scaving the surface. Do you have blankets? Do you have an exit plan if you have to leave your home? Do you have cordage? You know what cordage is, like rope. Do you have buckets to collect water in if you have to? Now, I'm not going through my list physically. I've done this before. Do you have a weapon or several weapons to protect you and your family when other people try to invade your home who are not prepared or less prepared, who try to take what they believe you have in the way of supplies? Are you able to protect your castle, your home? Is your house secure? Locks, so forth. Think on these things. This might be part A to this video. So please respond to this. Like, subscribe, and even donate to help support my channel. I've been here for a while. Thank you very much, Brother Teacher.